Are you feeling like the visa bulletin is just stuck on repeat? If it seems like every month is a deja vu, well, you're not the only one. A lot of people share that frustration as we dive into this visa bulletin from December 2024. And guess what? Things still haven't really moved. But what does that mean for you? And when can you expect to see any real progress? Well, if you're new to this whole visa bulletin thing, here's a quick recap of it. It is a monthly update from the Department of State that actually shows the priority dates for green card applicants, and basically it lets you know where you are in the whole green card saga, in the whole green card line. So those dates shift forward or they stay frozen like they are now based on the number of people waiting and how many visas are really available for each category. So if you're on the path to a green card, this is your key to knowing your place in that massive queue out there. So here's what happened in the December Visa Bulletin of 2024 though. EB1 for India is stuck on February 1st, 2022. Yep, still the same. The demand is high, which has kept the things at a standstill. But don't lose hope just yet. There is a chance we could see major movement in January Visa Bulletin of 2025 if the past trends are any indication. Now for EB2 though, there is a tiny bit of good news. It only moved forward, but it did move forward by 16 days and now it sits at August 1st, 2012. And EB3, it crept up by just 7 days and now it's on November 8th, 2012. You might be wondering though, why do Indian immigrants face such long waits? Well, it comes down to a couple of main reasons. First, the annual visa limits. The US caps employment-based visas at 140,000 per year, but sometimes unused family-based visas from previous years can give this number quite a bit of boost. And we have seen this happen before as well, which kind of makes me optimistic about the green card backlog situation once Trump comes into office. I'll make a whole different video on that, where banning or reducing family-based immigration from outside the US during COVID has actually led to that surplus of visas coming into the employment-based green card category and EB1 folks and all employment-based folks. But the first preference EB1 folks have benefited quite a bit from that in the past. And like I said, I'll make a whole new video on that because it's a topic on its own. Definitely subscribe to the channel to be aware when it gets released in a few days. Secondly, there are a few country-specific quotas though. So high demand countries like India usually end up with longer lines to wait. But here's the silver lining. The dates for filing chart is still open in the Visa Bulletin of December 2024, meaning you might actually be able to submit your adjustment of status application even if your priority date isn't current in the final action chart, because they've explicitly said that you can use the date for filing chart. So for this month, the EB1 filing date for India is April 15th, 2022, and for EB2 it is January 1st, 2013, and for EB3 it is January 8th, 2013. So how do you know if it's your turn really? Well, if your priority date is on or before the final action date for your green card category and your country of origin, then you can go ahead and file your adjustment of status with USCIS, meaning that a green card is available for you that month. And while it's slow going, EB1, especially EB1A, is still the fastest path to the green card for qualified Indian applicants and with wait times of around 2 years only. And if you have a priority date, it is much quicker for you. It's pretty much current most of the time if you have a priority date that is before 2022, which a lot of our clients do have to make use of the current priority date situation. So if past trends do hold, we might see some bigger jumps in January 2025 since EB1 tends to move faster than EB2 and EB3 categories. I definitely want you to stay positive, and the practical question here to ask is, what is the best option given the current scenario? Now, looking at all the priority dates, movements, as well as the priority date statuses across all the visa bulletins, it is still obvious that EB1A or EB1 is still the best path. Now, a lot of people have problems with me saying that EB1 is still the best path all the time. I evaluate the entire scenario very logically. And if EB1 actually stops being the quickest path, I'm going to let you know that EB1 is no longer a quickest path, so don't pursue the EB1. But right now, it's common sense. It's out there for everyone to see. Look at the visa bulletins comparison, you yourself will know that the EB1 path is 10 years, at least on paper, ahead of the EB2 and EB3. And the EB2 and EB3 moves at a snail's pace. EB1 is moving at a snail's pace, but when it makes jumps, you have always seen that it has made tandem jumps so far. And if you have a priority date already, that is before 2022, what are you even waiting for? EB1 is obviously the best path. And if you are aiming for an EB1A green card, now is the best time to get started gathering all that evidence to showcase your extraordinary skills. And our Smart Green Card program's VIP plan is designated to provide you with personalized support to build a standout EB1A profile. And so far, we have helped more than 100 applicants successfully get EB1A approvals through our help by highlighting their unique expertise and evolving their own professional profiles that they have used in their workplace. Do you need a push to start your EB1A journey? Reach out to us today and let's fast track your journey to the US permanent residency. And until next time, until the next update on this channel, please subscribe to this channel. Looking forward to seeing you next time. Until next time, this is Simon Shetty signing off. Peace.